Yeah, good evening. I'm just doing this just to talk to people, just to talk to myself at the same time. But did you know I passed through a lot in life for me to build myself to this stage I am? I grow in a family where, do I say we have love for each other? Or do I say we are just like that? But not that we quarrel, but we quarrel because we do not understand the intent of the visions that concern individual person. And so that causes a lot of confusion in my home. Growing up, I'm the firstborn, but when you are firstborn, you need to overlook some things. But I tried overlooking, but it got to my neck. I had to bust that. And that caused a lot of pain in my heart. I was, let me tell you this way, just like you have a family, you are the first one. And the second one is the one that benefit more in your home. Would you love it? But that's what I was passing through. That is what I was passing through while we were going to schools. It was always like that. He will be the first person, the first one to give anything he needs. But they did not understand that it was painful. Not that I was jealous, but when I needed something, they keep telling you they don't have. Especially somebody I love so much, but she denied me about a lot of things. But that aside, because that a time came, I told myself, young man, you are the firstborn. You need to work on yourself and moved on. I, I closed all those loopholes, then I moved on. But on the street, hunger was on the tummy. There was no food. There was nothing. I was not working. So how do I survive? How do I survive? That is when life dawned on me. I started thinking. I started reading books. I talked to myself. Grow. I started reading books. I read book. I cannot tell you this was the first one I read, but I know I read a book. It's a Think and Grow Rich. After reading that book, I began to think, what will I do with my hands? What will I do with my hands? And that is how I started writing a lot of things. I started singing right from when I was 16 plus, or younger than around 9. But I started writing fully, I was 16 plus. And that was the same time I gave my life to Christ. And Christ began to carry the paddle. And so I want to tell you, don't give up on anything. There's a lot more I want to talk about. So, do you understand? There's a lot more I want to say about, I want to talk about. But I will just hold on. I will hold it here and so that it will not be too long. But did you know the reality of life lies, it will be there waiting for you. If I did not pick myself up and tell myself I can succeed with or without anybody, I will not get to anywhere today. Today I run 3 businesses which is beautiful. Those that knows me knows what I do. Right now you know what I do. I don't want to say it on this, but you know exactly what I do. Hello? So pick up yourself. Start it anyhow. Anything you need to start, just start. I started content creation because I want to succeed more. Because I know what I'm doing, the world is changing into a global digital world. And so I have to fit in. And so I have to start doing something. I have books I've written, stories that I've written. And so soon, the practice, it has a other thing add to it, of family prosperity at home and nations. So if you get that book, that's my book. And so I want to share it to the world. I want the world to pass through it, to understand why you have to build a beautiful family within yourself. Why you need to build a home, a beautiful home within your family. Why you need to do something that somebody will like, oh God, if this can be me. But you know what? You cannot enter everybody's shoes. Wear your shoes, whatever it pains you, speak it out. I am telling you mine now. There's a lot of things that makes me shed tears. The music part of this one, it's just a part, a phase in my life, I'm telling you. So later, you're gonna hear more. Follow me on extremely amazing channels on YouTube. You will get the full details on who I am. Thank you. God bless. I'm Eric Castri. God bless you. Amen.